All right. Let's get it going, baby. So, the image should tell you what we're gonna be watching. Is obviously Karen Freakouts compilation. Karen's. It's really crazy because Karens have been around for forever. They've been around since time immemorial, or whatever the fucking saying is. I don't know. I'm not a fucking philosopher. Who the fuck cares? Um, But here's the thing, Karens didn't really blow up until around COVID time. I don't know if it was after. I think it was just before COVID had started. I want to say it was like right before, but it might have been after. Because I know like the COVID Karens, like the anti-maskers and all that, they all came out of the woodwork. Now, I'm not going to get into that because, you know, it's very political, so I'm not going to really touch up on it. But Karens are a different breed, and you know the best thing is there's no like one type of Karen. There's like it's like you go to the candy store, there's different varieties. You know, the Karen varieties is like it's beautiful. It's magnificent. Anyway, let me play the video and then give some reactions on them.
Stop it. No. Are you guys leaving?
Get off my car.
Get off her car. Get off of her car.
Move on up, Krista.
Krista, don't move up.
Come on.
You're sitting on her car.
I'm not sitting on her car. I'm leaning on it. Krista.
Yeah, lady, listen, I'm not gonna lie. You're about 10 pounds too heavy to be leaning on the car. I mean, if you put even a little bit more weight on the car, I think the suspension would fucking break. You know what's crazy? People are really weird when it comes to parking. Like, people really go hard for it. Like, I've legit, because, listen, I'm from New York, so I've seen people legit fight, like, straight fist fight, bats, everything, over parking spots. That shit is so normal, it's crazy. Like, yo, you could really get hurt over a parking spot in New York City. I don't know how it is in other areas, in other places, but I know in New York City, parking's no joke, especially in the city. Oh my gosh, yo, you legit. Yo, if you find a spot, like a nice spot in the city, you gotta be you gotta be out for like 4 hours driving around blocks trying to find a spot. Like, very few people in the city have cars. And even when they do, they still have to struggle to find parking. Because, especially with the bike lanes now, that shit made it 10 times harder to find the spot. That's why I hate bike lanes. Because parking now is a fucking bitch and a half to fucking find in the city. And I used to go to the city a lot, bro. And I would literally, like, if I had to drive in the city, I never went to the city by myself for any reason. Like, I always had somebody with me that we were doing something. Because really, you don't go to the city just to go there. You go to do something. Like, and truthfully, if you're a New Yorker and you're going to the city to see the sights, and you're not going with, like, some family that's either out of town or from out of the country, you're not a New Yorker, leave New York City immediately, you are banished. Like, you cannot be a New Yorker if you go to see the sights. I got a little off track there, but I think I just had to put that out there. But people are just really weird with parking. Like, I don't know what it is.
2 spots open right there.
You really hate your life, don't you? To be hating
No, I
on
love
us.
my life, and I have my brand new grandbaby in there who we're trying to take for a walk.
Okay, get your grandbaby then.
You're telling me you're literally holding up a spot, and apparently there's 2 more spots just so you could take your granddaughter for a walk? I mean, that's a little bizarre to me. Like, if there's 2 other spots, it ain't that serious, you know what I mean? It's not that serious. Like, you could just be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna just move the car.
Right here.
Can you get off her car?
Ma'am, there's
Yes, you
Krista,
are.
Come on. 2 spots opening.
Get off her car.
No. There's 2 spots your opening right spot.
Get off her car.
Please back up. Krista, this is your right spot.
There's 2 spots.
Just move.
Get in your damn car. Stop getting, don't.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. The car next to the car that pulled out literally was pulling out too. So she could have just been like, okay, Let them take the spot, and then she could have taken the other spot. That's some psychotic fucking behavior, I'll be honest with you. Like, it ain't all that serious, lady.
Sit on her car.
Right now,
Your ass is grass.
Right.
Do you understand?
Right.
And if you
What a beautiful opening to, like, that's such a, like, a random opening to a video. Your ass is grass. I'm terrified, petrified. I'm literally shiver me timbers, shaking my legs right now. My legs are shaking. I'm in pure fear.
don't
Tell me who
be
your
looking out for
parents
those
are.
cops.
All right, I will.
Get out of our
I'll be
neighborhood.
looking
You're
out for
supposed
those
to be
cops.
sheltered in place. Go ahead, put me on social media. You're a little punk. Seriously? And seriously, I called the cops. I can't wait.
Wow,
to
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Hey, okay? They can't feed their family.
There's not enough context in that video. I think it was because maybe his car was loud or something like that. I don't know. There's really no context to the video.
It doesn't matter. He's out here.
It does matter.
He's out here
I
trying to
don't
make
want
a
him in my
living.
neighborhood. You go to Indian Wells, you don't see lawlessness.
It doesn't matter. Then
It
call
does
the
matter.
cops.
It brings
Have
down
them-
quality of life.
You're not a police officer. You're not a police officer.
Excuse me, I'm a
You let-
citizen.
you
I
let
have
the
a right
police
to
officers-
speak.
You
I
let the
have a
police
right to
officers
speak.
deal with that.
So
The
let
cops
the
are coming. Go
So
ahead.
let the cops.
The cops are coming.
You need
Let
to stop
them come
harassing
then.
this man. That's harassing. You need to stop harassing
It's
him.
not harassing.
Karen,
Harassing him.
Karen,
This is our property.
Stop harassing him.
You live in Indio, Karen.
I mean, hot take, she's technically not wrong. Like, what he's doing is not legal, but nobody cares. Like, literally nobody gives a shit. The guy's trying to hustle, make a living. I respect it. At the end of the day, I do respect it. You know, the guy's trying to hustle, make a couple extra bucks. You know? Like, and you're just being like a straight bitch about it. Like, you're being just a bitch about it. Like, if you don't like it, just ignore him. That's it. Like, I don't understand that, like, people have that, like, the superhero complex. Like, oh, I'm gonna stop this and save the day. Like, no, you just look like a complete asshole, like, bothering the guy. And, yeah, what he's doing technically isn't legal. I think it's considered panhandling. Something like that. I know it's somewhere in that, you know, law, but it's a harmless crime. It's literally, it's just a harmless crime. Like, it's like people asking for money, like on the street. As long as they ain't hurting nobody, if somebody says no, they go about their day, let them be. You know what I mean? It's like somebody parking a little bit too close to the hydrant. It's technically not legal, but, you know, as long as you're not fully blocking the hydrant, nobody really says anything. Nobody cares. Even when you block a hydrant in New York City, nobody gives a fuck. The only people that care are the meter maids, and they give you tickets. Then you yourself actually give a fuck. It's not right to do it, don't get me mistaken. It's not right to block a fire hydrant, just, you know, God forbid, in case of an emergency. But, you know, on this, it's a victimless crime. Like, nobody cares. It's not even a crime, really. Like, you know, sometimes, they got some fire shit, bro. They got, like, I remember the other day, I'm driving with my grandpa. We had to go somewhere, and the lady was selling, you know, the chocolate bars they used to sell at schools, like the $1 ones. Like, I really wanted one, but honestly, they were charging a lot for it, and I was like, damn, even the panhandling's got inflation. It's like 3 for $5. But I remember one of them used to be $1 or like 50 cents. Anyway.
Get your bag out there.
No, I'm not moving it.
And well, you won't be flew in your car either.
What?
I'm calling the police.
You're calling the police because I took your spot? Okay.
There's a law in it.
See, again with the parking, people are just weird about it. Like, why are people so weird about parking? Like, listen, sometimes you do have to be aggressive to get a spot. I get it. But, like, you're calling the police because someone took your spot. It's not that crazy. I'll be honest, we have a big issue in my house. So, we have a driveway, and a lot of people block it. Like, we literally had somebody block it, leave their car, and go somewhere else. Like, for, like, a couple hours. And a lot of people come to my house. A lot of people, like, you know, we leave. We have things to do. And this person just left the car there. That, I understand people getting upset. Like, you know, I got upset about it a little bit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, and what sucks is in New York, how it goes is that if someone's blocking your driveway, you can't just call a tow truck and have them pick it up. You can't do that. You have to first call the police. They have to give the car a ticket. Then you have to call the tow truck. Which, you know, by then usually people are going to just grab their car and go. And it's just like, what the fuck? It's a waste of the cops' time. And the cops usually don't come till like an hour, hour and a half later. Because it's not like, you know, it's not a crime or nothing. But, you know, that's a big issue we have. We used to have a tenant that lived upstairs. He used to, no joke, used to come to the house. There was a whole situation. I don't want to get into his like personal business, but he would come, drunk as a skunk, mind you. Park his car. He drove drunk there and sleep in his car. There was one time he parked in the middle of the street, and there's about 40 cars behind him, blaring their horns. Somebody came out, started banging on his window. I was like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Anyway, it's a story for another day. Let me just continue this.
Now you can't be doing that.
I can't take a parking spot.
Not with this. Not when I have this.
Why don't you park in a handicap spot? This is not a handicap spot.
I know, but it's the closest one I can get to that. You have no chance.
Okay, there is a spot literally right there. Park in the spot right next to it. Tell me to shut up again. Tell me to shut up again.
Wait, did she say it was a handicap spot? It's not even a handicap spot. Yo, that's some crazy Karen behavior. Like, that's insane. That's some psychotic shit to me. You really gave the cops the info because someone took your spot? It's not that serious. Just slash their tire. Clearly joking. Just want to make that perfectly obvious. Just clearly joking. You know, just saying.
You're a devil! Get away from me! Oh, get away from me! He put his hands on me! You're a devil! Get away from me! I'll call 911 if you touch him! You're my hands. Look at him! He's not! Here! Get out of here! Devil, yeah, you're gonna be arrested and put in jail! You're gonna leave your husband to a prison cell. Yeah, you will. If you get his hands on me, don't come near me! Tell him to get away from me! Get
I don't want you to forget that I'm here. It's been an hour and a half.
What like, I don't even know. I don't know the context to it. What the fuck was that? Bro at least like played into the character. I give him respect. But damn, that's pretty crazy. I'll be completely honest with you. What the fuck was he was like? Rah, rah! I was like, yo, what the fuck, yo? That's just fucking hilarious. Anyway, I'm gonna do one more clip, and I'm actually gonna stop here and then do a part 2. You know, if you guys side note, if you guys really aren't into these, I could always do, you know, different types of videos. I would love some recommendations, honestly. I want to hear from people that watch my channel. I want to see what they think, what they like, you know. Because, you know, the content's not for me just to be like, wow, I like this video, I'm going to post it. It's, you know, it's for you guys. I want to see what you guys like, and, you know, I want to try my best to give you guys, you know, the audience, something that you like. Anyway, let me continue this. I just wanted to put that out there. Yeah, this is definitely a COVID era. This is definitely a COVID era.
Oh, this good service? Excuse me?
I'm not gonna lie, bro had more patience than me. I would have tossed her shit and been like, yeah, that's good service. Now fuck off. Anyway, let me stop the video here and see you guys in part 2.